Whoa! Morning! Nice day for fishing, isn't it? Oh! Immersive stream! Let's go! Give me 1 second, I'm still preparing things. Ah, okay. I need a scene. Give me a scene. Special location. I guess this would be like. Wait. Something like the playground. I want to duplicate the playground actually. Does scene special location. What is this? It's a name as an. Good as another. Alright, let's go with this. Ooh ha! I need more emotes. Alright, let's do this. I think I'm going to do the ground. Oh well. Here I am. How do I change that? I don't even have. What? I have to access. I have to switch account using. I don't have it. I should do it like after the stream or tomorrow. I don't have access right now. I need to set up things. Right, where's my face? It's not here. Hello! Hello! Welcome to my stream. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Let's go. Oh, you're on both. Okay. Let's see. Boop. Mostly wet and hot. Nice. That's how we want things to be. I guess I can just. I guess I can just go ahead and jump right into the thing. Imagine being on both. Okay, yeah. Lucas, such a nerd. Yeah, so I've got this. Hello? Oh, Oh, you're not exactly where you're supposed to be. What's going on here? Hello, hello Oxok. You were not supposed to be Oxok, but you will be Oxok for now. And yeah, you're broken. Nah, the mission is not working at all. No, as usual. Okay, let's go to behind the scene right away. That's the best way to start a stream. Welcome to my stream. I am the developer of this game that is not working. Neon Tail. Woo! Boink. Woo! This big guy here, he was supposed to be a small guy actually. A vicious little small guy. Kind of like this one. A little smaller than this one. This one is kind of struggling with its physics actually. But, well. Oh well. Can I hit him? I'm not even sure. I think I put some colliders there, but... Woo! Woo, yeah, there are colliders, definitively. I'm riding on him, actually, but... Woo, 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 woo. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Everything's not working. Doesn't matter if it works. We come for the jiggles. The jiggles, yes. Let's go. All right. All right, all right. Let's go for the behind the scene right away. I'm going to put the music back behind the background. And salut Natixta, bienvenue dans le stream. Un petit coucou rapide, ça fait toujours plaisir. Bienvenue dans le stream. Je vais montrer un peu ce que j'ai dans le... que j'ai rajouté aujourd'hui. Ça marche pas. Je pense que c'est parce que j'ai pas rebuild l'addressable. J'oublie tout le temps de rebuild l'addressable. I always forget to rebuild my addressable. This is annoying. Maybe I should automate things whenever I build. The only reason I haven't changed my Steam display name is that I find it hilarious having car at the top of the road-based race in NT. Indeed, indeed. And I got used to the name car actually. Both are cute. Car and Lapin. Both the same guy. Alright, so let's see. Bienvenue Natixta. Yep, so I'm adding, so there's a lot of, there are progress. There are progresses in terms of where the project is going. There are plans coming up. I actually want to ask my community whether or not it would be, would you think it's a good idea if I'm asking, like, I would ask first my community. I asked Steam about this, and it would be like, I would like to try to start a new Kickstarter just to finish the game. I either just do that, so this is my potential finishing up the game, quickly wrap it up. There's two ways here. There's two ways here to get to do that. Either I go ahead with my plan, I just do the last boss and that's it, the game is finished, it's over, and we wrap it up and we try to go on consoles, etc. We keep going. Or I try to go with a Kickstarter, which might be a good idea in the sense where the Kickstarter be beyond the funding, crowdfunding aspect. There's also like an advertising aspect and a community building aspect to it. Like people that are on Kickstarter, they are like early adapters of new things, and I do Ogzok. It's an idea. It's an idea. We could give it a try. I'm not sure about it. I guess I'm not. I wanted to say that I'm not. I'm skeptical about the idea, but on the other hand, I'm not really skeptical. I would say I'm agnostic, although that's more for religion. Let's just say that I don't know. I really don't know. I guess at that point it wouldn't cost me much to try, especially if I give this to be handled by someone else. And whatever works the best for the project, that's where I'm going. And in any case, even if that doesn't work, I still have that plan that I have here. I do Ogzok. Could be tricky. It could be tricky indeed. Yeah, we would have to see. So the Kickstarter, I'm in a situation where I have a job, and the Kickstarter, it's someone else that has. Hey, Loner Wolf, welcome to the stream and thank you for following. Why is it not the toast dancing thing that I've set up? Ah, so it's not working. Let me check. Give me one quick second. Twitch setup. I've set the thing with you guys. You know what I'm talking about, right? Let me show it to you. No, create a dashboard. Settings. Where's my cute little animation? For Oh well, I'll check it out later. It's so annoying. Okay, so whenever there were a new follower, I would have this little animation running. Where did I put it? Boop, 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 boop. Give me 1 second. Rocket juice. Not this one. Huh. I don't have it. Where is it? Oh well. Oh yeah, that's that's the last boss music. It fits pretty well, though, I think. I mean, I'm not pressing the thing, but fits well. Kickstarter could be good. Would also allow for maximum polish of the game too, right? Yes. So that's the idea. You have to do it really clean. Like, you have to tell that a Kickstarter is to finish it faster, and if the fund is not there, you will finish it anyway. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tiers, like if I get nothing, I'm going to do that. If I get this or that and that and that, there's going to be this and this and that. There's actually a ton of work could be done if I get a lot of money. And the idea... Kickstarter would be good. Yeah, depends on your perspective, but I think the audience for this game is already niche, and it might be less painful just to wrap up the project as a chapter 1 of sorts. Indeed. If you look at Poppy Playtime, the chapters are actually completely separately developed games. You could always revisit NT in the future. But I think you need to focus on something that can actually generate cash flow relative to your effort. It seems NT is currently not delivering in this regard. Yeah, so I wouldn't be doing anything actually if we go for the Kickstarter way. Kickstarter means also exclusive in-game rewards for the bakers. Yeah. In-game content rewards. Hey, hey, Pandorami, welcome to the stream. Super happy to see you. It's been a while. What's new? Well, I've been playing a ton of DMC 5 after I finished it. I actually didn't. Let's talk DMC later. I'm talking about the future of Niantel. There's two ways right now. Either I wrap it up, I do the last boss, or I give the finishing with a Kickstarter campaign to someone else. So that someone else, he's not going to touch the project per se. I'm going to still be the director of the whole thing. It's my job actually, so I'm quite used to it by now. It's not the first one too, but basically the Kickstarter would fund hiring a team that I would just direct for finishing the game. That would include things like SFS Pro arc, the stories between the bad guy Oxok and Telopern, the stories between the mayor and the Intergalactic Alliance, the Upper City that would have also a custom. You could buy an HQ and you could customize it. There's a bunch of things like that, and of course more quests, more missions, and more stories within the game, and finishing, of course, the city, pretty much. Or I can just wrap it up. But that, if I wrap it up, I spend no money and I do it myself, and that's also a thing. The Kickstarter would be a different kind of. I mean, the Kickstarter is kind of also a money washing machine. If you know, no, not machine. I'm saying I'm circling thing. So it would help with the project, doing the project, but also it's more economical. It's the same. It's the same. So if I do DLC, the thing is, the base game needs to work well for the DLC to make sense. A Kickstarter, it's like you get the money, you do it. You don't get the money, you don't do it. It's kind of the same thing, but in a different settings. It's just that Kickstarter also has advertising. So I don't know. I'm okay either way for me right now. I'm okay. I don't mind either. It's just that someone offered to do that for me, and I'm like, I don't know. It's an idea. I'm not against it. If the game can gain some momentum, then yeah. But if not, yeah, well, you know. The fact that you have actually solid gameplay to show is a bonus too. Kickstarter campaign seems to work better when you are pitching more than just a concept. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Although I'm curious about your progress in DMC5, obviously. I finished it, and I have to say, I love the game way more when after I finished the game. The story itself didn't really hold me much, but when the Bloody Palace came out, the game became super fun to me. It's kind of weird. Money washing machine. No, it's not what I meant to say. I was just having that movement, and also my washing machine is roaring over there, so it kind of printed the words on my mouth. Anyway, I think he meant cyclical. Yes, cyclical, not washing machine. It's kind of the same. It's the same. My opinion is you need to be as transparent as possible in the Kickstarter. Yes, I usually am, to avoid bad buzz risks, but I'm all for the Kickstarter idea. Yeah, it's going to depend greatly on the guy who offered to do that. We'll see. I'm still at a point where anything is possible, but I'm not adapting anything yet. It's not skeptical, it's not non-believers. I'm actually not a guy who really do things by believing. I don't like people who needs to believe in themselves to do the things. I'm not like that. I just need to know how to do things to do them. And the only reason why the only reason why I do anything is because it's fun and cool. That's my main motivation. Believing in myself, I don't need that. Just do the things, just sit down and do the things. Okay, the music. Okay, so this mission triggers that music. I think it fits it, but 3 times in a row, it's kind of a lot now. Cyclical, washing machine, what's the difference? Yes, right! You agree with me? Yeah, typical DMC experience story. Okay, gameplay, hell yes. Yes! I mean, I had the exact same thing with God of War 2, actually. Played the game, yeah. And then the arena mode, yes! Give it to me. Alright, so this guy, I do Ogzok. What? I'm still working on this mission. As you can see, it's slow, but I come for pieces. I think he meant he comes in pieces? In peace? I need to put Upshadian and all the guys here around me watching this guy. I'm looking inside the eyes. I'm throwing words. I know that those are going to be rewritten anyway. It's always the case. There's not a single dialogue that I don't rewrite. I usually actually play the game many times until I find the right wording. So don't care about what you're reading here. He's way worse than Teleprint for communicating, that's for sure. Money washing machine, yes! Give it to me. I need clean money. Thank you. Alright, so basically I'm going inside a crazy last level boss fight. The idea is I'm going to combine. I'm going to do something like so right now it only loads the playground where nothing is here, so don't worry about that. That's nothing. But later I'm going to do stuff. Woo! What NT aimed at when I was away. Well, a lot of things. I mean, you know, it's a combat game. I actually need to update my trailer to show more combat. Woo! And yeah, it's an idea. I think it's not a bad idea to. I like those dance. I like this dance. I really like this dance. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go back to the city. Yeah, I suppose I'll just hang out at the city and just dance over there while I'm talking about all those. Boop, boop, beep, moop. Any new move? Combat-wise, I don't think so. Just a big boss. A new enemy and a big boss. I know Ram got dances now. Yes, he does. All the characters have dances now. They are still lacking a save game animation, so the saving game is broken right now. I guess I'm good. I'm just going to go to the broken mission here, full screen. Telepon Kinky, indeed! You saw it. You saw it. Hey yo, Isometric Reality, welcome to the stream. I just showed the game, the last mission I'm working on. I was also talking about the future, the possible future of Nier. Whether or not I should go to Kickstarter and give a bunch of work to finish the game. This game is ambitious. I think right now if I wrap it up and do the last mission, it's going to be a niche game. I don't think I'm going to get much money out of it because it's too niche, but still, it could be, I don't know. I think there's value in the game, there's a lot of value. Maybe it's more about how to highlight those values than it is about how niche the game is, because oftentimes that's what it is all about. Marketing actually influences the designs and how it is perceived, and therefore how it is played, way more than we often think it is. We can see that with presentation of things. You can be as nerdy as you want, but as soon as you present the nerdy things clearly to the casual, less nerdy people, then that's usually a big recipe for success. But it's not a rule. It's just a bunch of sentences. Let me ride you, man. Woo! Whoa! Yes, that's actually what I wanted to do. Nier is amazing. If I had social capital, I'd promote the heck out of it. Thank you, that's awesome. Woo! I wanted to press the... Well, I can do that actually. Woo! Yahoo! Bonk. So yeah, I wish the game map were finished at least. Yes, if we're going with the last boss way, I'm going to... Yashiki is going to wrap up the cities. He's going to basically put a wall everywhere here. Just a big wall, and you won't see any of those work in progress thing here. Not sure if this is going to look good. The other way would be to just make it a floating city, maybe? I don't know. It's an idea. Stop it here and have it go down. No, I think a wall would be easier to do, because some of the skybox doesn't have a beneath, and there would be a lot of work if I were to draw a city beneath directly in the skybox. Or I guess I could pay someone to do it for me. Draw a skybox. I don't know. Money can do a lot of things, I suppose. I don't know. What's that weird effect? Oh, do you see that? That groovy grandma dancing. You don't see it, but there's the ghost of groovy. Oh, that's so weird. I've hidden the game object, but the animation is still running. That's so weird. You can see groovy grandma here. Do you see her? So weird. She's looking after my city as a ghost. Predates a grandma. That's so cool. Hey, groovy grandma, how are you doing? You're so weird. Wait, did I go through her? I think so. Where is she? I don't see her anymore. All right, this is eerie. This is very eerie. Anyway, I want to see this thrive and prosper. I've bought copies for friends. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. Thank you so much. Just finished the city. Yeah. I think. Okay, so there's a guy who offered to help me finish the game by doing a Kickstarter. He would handle. I would keep working on my job right now, so I wouldn't handle the finishing of the game. We would use the crowdfunding from the Kickstarter to pay a team and to finish the game. But in that case, it would be like there are 4 arcs that I actually skipped mostly. First arc is the SFS Pro arc. Right now, there's only the Acid Frog. Basically, we had the idea. I mean, I had the idea. I wrote the whole thing. I had the idea of having a bunch of funny teams that are competing with you against you, and there would be a whole story, and you would become a superstar, SFS Pro superstar. Basically, SFS Pro, while SFS meant skate for streets, so each street would be a district that the skaters, that the team could own, and the more street you would have, the more salary we would get. So it was kind of like in a GTA, in a gangster. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bad analogy. Basically, it's a game in itself. Let's just say it's an arc in itself. And then there's the other, the 3 other things. The Upper City. So there were more stories. Upper City, HQ, customizable HQ that you can buy. And missions, of course. In the Upper City, the main missions would be that 3rd thing, which is the plot. The plot stories between Intergalactic Alliance and the mayor. The mayor actually has the diplomatic secrets with the aliens, and also the 4th arc would be Oxok and Telopern story. And yeah, ton of work. So Kickstarter would allow that. That's a lot of content. It's a thing. It's a thing. My plan was just do a last scene, wrap it up, and sell the game. If it works, do them as DLC. While the Kickstarter's way is more like grow a community. Especially now that the Jet Set Radio 3 was announced, maybe that's a good move. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And I would get to keep mine. That's a nice view with the sun, and the butt, and the jiggling. Anyway, there's a lot of potential customers who just don't know how much love was put into this and that, and that it even exists. Yes, I think marketing would help tremendously here. Also increase the price and remove the outdated demo. I also agree with that. Remember, there's a 5th arc. Yes, Lapin, yes, there's a 5th arc. A secret one, but let's keep it secret for now. Running a Kickstarter not by yourself is a dangerous idea. It's also that. Right now, nothing is signed, nothing is decided. I'm just looking around at the possibilities. I don't know. I really don't know. Like the guilds in Elder Scrolls, kind of. I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this 3rd-party Kickstarter unless they also got a promoter with lots of social capital. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. Nobody knows. At the point where it's all about discussion, I'm open to discuss. That's the thing. Beyond that, right now, I haven't signed anything with anyone, and I'm not doing anything right now. As you can see also with what I showed here. Ooh. Oh, I can dance and open my drum. That's pretty cool. And she looks at it. That's cute. Yeah, right now, as you can see, I'm still working on my initial plan. So I'm not decided on anything, and I do the things that I can. So as you can see, I wouldn't work on it if I was decided on the Kickstarter, as you know, because the last mission doesn't make sense if we are doing the Kickstarter. But yeah, we'll see. And the client, there were precedents. There were precedents where the person responsible for running a Kickstarter just kind of took the money and ran with them. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about that. It's all about the contract, but you're kind of right. Even with a contract, if people do that, what am I supposed to do then? Contract can do things until to a point, and only big companies have the money to fight that type of situation. I don't know. I guess we'll just discuss and see. So, Jiggle! That's why crowdfunding are tricky. Yes, indeed. And the client was left with zero money and a lot of debt to pay their patron on Kickstarter. Oh, that's a situation I don't want to be in, indeed. We need a Jiggle emote. Yes! Yes, we need one. I think, I'm not sure you saw those, Lucas. Let me show it to you, actually. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. I did a bunch of animation with all the dances. Actually, you can see it in game. You can directly see those in games. But I did recorded those. I think your Jiggle is here. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle. Boop. J'ai donné tout ce que je pouvais. Non mais merci Natixta, c'est super. C'est génial. Tu as accompagné le projet le plus dans toute l'histoire. Franchement, je te suis reconnaissant de la tête aux pieds. Ouais, maintenant c'est juste une question de ce que je devrais faire. Comment on finit le jeu. Juste ça. Client, yeah. So if you're gonna do Kickstarter, I warn you, it's better to do it by yourself. I see. It's fine to have advisor, but don't let nobody rob you. Yeah. Okay, I see. Last thing we need is to plan revenge instead of game development. If someone fucked you over, I would kill them. Yeah, sensitive ears. Rocket Juice Games should be the only one to be able to get the funds. Nathixta. Yeah, I know the precedents. People had a contract and everything. Basically, they made a garbage instead of a game, and when client tried to complain, they just ran with money. I see. On a green screen, it would be a great emote. Yeah, maybe we could do that. We could do that, maybe. Oh well. I was going to show you actually what I did for the last boss. Right now I'm still writing the thing, so I just put a dialogue. There's supposed to be the whole team behind her here. I mean, all with her. This guy's whatever, because it's the last boss and I don't really care anymore. Telepern is kinky also. It's not that I don't really care, I'm trying to make a fun ending. That is what it is, I suppose. So you enter, I think I'm going to do a cutscene where Ruby jumps into his eyes or something, but something delirious, something surprising, I suppose, and fun. And here you would enter. So here I would do a mishmash of I would just take a bunch of the city's architectures here and there, the bus station, some bus flying. I would just make a tornado, pretty much. A tornado of parts of the city flying everywhere in a red washing machine. In a red machine that would kind of like be very trippy, and I'm going to make it simple. We had that discussion with Yashiki earlier, actually. He's worried that my level design are going to be way too hard, which is kind of true whenever you create games. because you create the games and you play with the games every day. You're a master at the physics, and you tend to create levels that are way too hard. I think instead of doing that, I actually watched a video about Portal Secret Weapon by the the YouTuber Game Dev Toolkit. It was pretty interesting in the sense where the last boss usually don't need to be extremely hard. It needs to be memorable. I mean, that's not what they said, but I think that's the thing I want to go through. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a lot in visual, music, and feel and memorable moment. And it's still going to be challenging, but not too hard. Like, I could, but yeah. Maybe just grind and hit the boss and grind, hit the boss and simple things. Slap a bunch of zombies and go from A to B to C. You in a weird washing machine. Hey, we'll see. Like, no matter how well the contract is written, there's no guarantee they will be honest toward the game and do what you meant. Yes, I know that. Have you done anything with the mini dungeon game the past few weeks? No, I didn't. I'm actually thinking about just wrap it up and I mean, still discussing. Nothing is done yet. And I'm not even sure that the Kickstarter is doable anyway because Steam usually don't, for the Kickstarter to be doable, Steam, the early access probably needs to be paused, and I don't think that's easy to do. I don't think that's even possible. We'll see. The only force that makes money real is violence. Yeah. I mean, my dream job is to just create game. You already know that, guys. But yeah, about the mini dungeon, I'm thinking about if I wrap it up, I'm going to need like 3 weeks, I think. I actually need something like 3 or 4 days, full day works to finish the game, I think. Which means in the actual state where I only work on a Saturday would mean 3 or 4 weeks, which is kind of long for 3 or 4 days. But I can dance all day. It's fine. I'll finish the game. It's not that long in the end. And then I'll probably take a break from Nier for a while and maybe do the dungeons core engine. I'm quite interested in trying this out. So you know that no, you don't know, but lately Unity, there's an update with Unity that uses the technology I've been studying lately, DOTS ECS, which is a very interesting piece of technology that allows a lot of optimization in terms of I can just display 1 million zombies right now and have them all working well and fight all of them with no problem. Imagine that if the whole game was written in ECS. But that's not easy work because I would have to write the whole project in using ECS. Dots just went 1.0, right? Exactly, yes. So I think I would experiment with that. I think I have a good grasp on how to do that. I have a good idea on how I would write a project using ECS. So I would experiment the little dungeon mouse game with that, I think. And probably have 1 million zombies coming at me. And of course, having 1 million needles shot from my little mouse. So that's the idea. Either the violence of legal power backed by state authority or the violence legally resolved. Yeah, I mean, I've always been cleared from that kind of situation. I'll decide. The moment when there's something to sign or something to really go in, I'm going to list out. I'm going to list out the things. I'm going to. It's fine. It's fine. Talking, bouncing ideas. It's fine. The actual doing, we'll see. I don't know. It's not that I don't want to see people as all cheaters or liars or people who. But I tend to. I mean, I did the whole game on my own, right? The whole coding of the whole game. The city is Yashiki's work, and it's an incredible, tremendous amount of work. But I don't think the rest of the game could be done by. I don't see many games that big. I think I remember one guy did the Final Fantasy look-alike game. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overselling myself. We'll see. You can do hybrid, but it makes it more complicated in some respects to do that. No, I'm fine. I think I'm very used to mono behavior. I think I can create any game on using mono behavior, but I want to try full ECS, going full ECS. I think that would be interesting. And I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to at that point. I have a very precise and clear vision of how I would do it, so I don't think there would be any problem. Lost Aside? Lost Aside now is a weird state. Lost Aside, is that it? Let me give it a check. Quick check. Lost Aside? What is this game? Yes, this one. Is it? What state is it in? I'm curious. I heard that was a one-guy job. He has been working on that for years. I see. Yeah, I know that. But what's the state? It's like I agree with Pendermin. It's not about work, but about money. To give music as an example, all the music bands I have been in were great, but failed when money started to come. Yeah. Lost Souls aside. Yes, Lost Souls, exactly. Since the early you eat for days. Yeah. I don't know. Lost Aside, Lost Souls. I don't know. I know graphically it looks great. I think I could do the same quality if I spent like 2 months per character and I spent like half a year doing the city. But I don't think that's that's totally on a production as a producer. That's impossible. That's not a great thing to do as a first game. Especially if I do everything myself. Doesn't really make sense. Neon Tail looks the way it looks because I cannot spend more than 1 week on each character because I have the whole world to code and animate. The city is already huge, in my opinion, for an indie game. I think we spent enough time on it now. On the other hand, I don't regret. I think the game size is exactly where I wanted it to be. I think the marketing could have been done. No, I think the early access could have been done differently. And the publishing, maybe. If we had a publisher, the things would be different. But no, we'll see. Doesn't matter. When one guy was doing that, there were traders and everything. Now when it was given to a company that's supposed should speed production, it's kind of dying. Oh, I see. Capitalism is a bottleneck. I'm not sure that has anything to do with... Oh yeah, you're talking about something else, yeah. I'm talking about production and then capitalism is something else. That shocks all creativity and panders into exploitability. That's not a pessimistic point, but something to be aware of. Yeah, I get the idea. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not really in believing or not believing. I'm just I'm not about. I mean, I'll just talk. I'll just talk until things are clear. I have those fears. They are there. I also have those desires. They are there. I don't want specific situations. That's for sure. Yeah, just list out everything and put everything on the table. That's how I do. That's how I work, and that's how I roll. I think I'm the most transparent guy ever on that side. And I think that's the way to do things, actually. I don't know. I kind of can understand why if... Okay, so the guy Lost Soul was given to a company. I think I can understand why it's struggling to advance now. From rumors, the big company people told to remake the game completely. Of course, of course. Nier looks fantastic. This could be a PS5 game with some texture and poly cleanup. I agree. It's actually crazy because I compared my game to top-down mobile game. Actually, I had a look to some popular games that are indies, I suppose, and the amount of triangle I have on one character is less than half than the ones we have on mobile. I think I come from another generation. So Ruby, like here, she's like 7,000 triangle. Most of all the characters are around 7,000 triangle, and the mobile game from top down where the character is that small on the screen and you don't see them, there are like 15,000 triangles. And in my game, I'm so close to my character that I don't know. I don't see the point to add so many triangle. I mean, it looks round, right? It looks round. I don't need to add more polygons unless I have a. Even that close, it's not. It's still kind of round. I don't see the need for more triangle. It's whatever. Yes. Also, my character is very simple. Her shape is very simple. So that might be the reason why. Anyway. Thank you for saying that could be a PS5 game. I kind of disagree though. I don't have ray tracing. I don't have reflections, and I didn't. Okay, so I played with light probes for a while, but I struggled to place them right. I know how they work. I don't think that's a human work placing light probes for the light mapping for the light. What's that called? I forgot. I mean, light probes for baking lights. I think light probes. It's been a long time. It's been like 2 years since I touched light probes. I think it was to bake a dynamic lighting within the world without having real dynamic lights. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anyway, there is a honest good developer. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, trusting your project to other people, especially at this point, is a questionable idea. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'll discuss furthermore. We'll see. I kind of agree actually with what you say. I mean, that Lost Souls aside was almost completely done when big company people said to remake it. Yeah, to be announced forever. That's too bad. Why didn't he? I guess he signed, so it's not his project anymore. So yeah, I don't want that for Nier too. That's the thing too. I tend to do everything myself because it's so complicated to work with people. Twice now I've been working with people. I think it's fine usually. I'm getting better and better at understanding people. I think it's a huge amount of work just to understand psychology in a working environment. It's not even psychology, but it kind of blurs. It kind of touches both. I kind of start to sense the way. I guess I could sense. I don't want to say that I understand people, but I can see mindset. I can see logics. Yes. So I can see why people would think the way they think about things, and how that influences the project and the work they provide. And I think more and more that's also the reason why I like to do everything myself, because I always align with myself. But I can see every day the value of me aligning to the people I work with in terms of how what they think about the game and how they think I'm working about it. And I think that's extremely important. I never I don't want to let people think that I did that this way because of a wrong reason. That's important to me. Because the more, I mean, yeah, I'm getting lost in that. Trusting some stuff like environment, music, or 3D model, yeah, I agree with that. And animation is okay since you can check the person's work quickly before trusting them the big work. I think your way is the way they should work, especially on mobile. I not rely on CPU and GPU power to increase and make your game better. I mean, to be honest, the game, I think 15K for a character is totally fine nowadays. It's not that big of a deal. It's just that I have the habit since my first work at an MMORPG where I think like 1 month in my first work, I was tasked to create a pigeon beneath 20 triangles. That was my first time dealing with low poly challenge, and I like challenge accepted. I did it in 16. I remember it. And the pigeon, and it works well. The thing is, you cannot even approach them, and you put the sound effect, the pigeon, and the flying away, and you put some bones, and they look like that. 14 triangle is enough. Of course, if you look at it from close up, it looks like nothing, but it has it's like a dumb couple of triangles, but it works. So I don't know. I am a minimalist, I suppose. I would say the issue is that character looks too round. I mean, many clothes. How much polygon spin, which is, I think she's around 7,000 too. It's been a while since I don't even know if I still have this. Hey, how about we go into a little trip back in memory lane. I don't even know if I still have the thing. Let's see. Spin witch. I don't have it. It's probably, yeah, last time I opened it was on my old computer, which is years ago, many years ago. Probably more than 10 years ago. Woo, that's a long time. Spin witch. Do I have you still? I think yeah, no, I don't have it. I don't have it. Do I have it? I don't have it. No. Spin witch. Where are you? Are you named as something else because you're just a prototype? I think that's the case. No, I don't have it here. Let's see, do I have it somewhere else? It's possible. Games. Nope, I don't have it. I think I've put it inside a completely different hard drive. Oh well. Yeah, I have Spinwitch in NTs. That also means that I still have the files. It's just that I don't know where I put the Unity project. Okay, okay, let me search. It's going to take a while because it's quite a mess. Let's see. Oh, honestly, this game is gorgeous. At 4K with dynamic ray tracing and some polish, it would compete with modern AAA. Thank you. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, but dance forever. I like that view actually. I should record this and just make a Twitter GIF. Also, there's that McGee Alice 3 game story. McGee was eager to make a third game, but EA refused both to give a green light and to do it, and to sell the right back to McGee. As a result, he said, "I don't care anymore," and quit forever. Understandable. That's too bad. The McGee's games are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. I think Mad Horse then took the a new game, and this one was pretty cool too, and it had great graphics. Wait, okay, let me check. Unity project, Unity games. I have a million. What is this? Oh, that's the little dungeon game. Bloodseed, that's not it. Horror. I have a horror project. Huh. Did I show that? Horror guy. Yeah. Horror game. Random ZBrush. I have another one that's kind of yeah, disgusting horror game. Just drawing monsters. Oh, the hugger are disgusting. This guy. Anyway. Horror game, not that. Let me check. Sony might offer you money and a deal, and Xbox, that's probably an avenue to look into. Yes, so I would need to wrap up the game first. Yeah, I would need to wrap up the game first. I think that's my go-to right now. We'll see. Because Kickstarter, first of all, we need Steam to pause the early access. I'm not sure that's going to happen anyway. And then there's a lot to discuss. While me wrapping up, maybe I'm not going to get much money, but I'm fine with that too. So it's whatever. We'll see. I'm open to discussion anyway. Discuss is always fine. But after after the game is finished, I can always go to Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo and see if they would take my project. And I could even check with publishers, see how they would take it, like help me publish on consoles. We'll see. All my homies hate EA. EA is a money machine. I mean, all business is a money machine. I'm trying to be a money machine, but it's not working well. But I guess I've been trying. I've been trying to do that. My main, of course, my main focus is to create. My main goal in life is to create. My passion is creation. Business. I need to look at business seriously to be able to live from that dream of mine of creation. I need to look at it like a capitalist and really see the business, how it works, and try to make it work. Yeah, it's another job. I just want to create, man. That's my jam. Creating is my jam. You have been Witch in NT, so you can probably export it in there from there. Yeah, I'm still looking at it. Yeah, make GIFs on Tanner could be shared on Discord and increase virality. Yes, I think that would be good. I mean, look at, I just put it that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, beside the butt shot, it's a nice animation, I think. The lights in. You can still be, yeah, the grandma in the left. Yeah, she's still here. Hey, groovy grandma, what's up? She's Predator right now. She's a giant predator ghost looking over the city. That's actually pretty fun. Too late. EA is dying. Don't even publish. I don't think it's dying. I think it's dying in terms of reputation. I mean, it's been dying for years now. And I don't think it's losing that much money to make a real impact. I mean, just with the sport games, they can afford to not care and be abusive in terms of games rules, games way of doing, because the sport games are like the most the most stable money making IPs ever in the history of video games, and they have most of them, so I think EA is fine. EA memes and promotion go hand in hand. Yes. And also I love memes. It's fun. I like fun. Actually, the main reason of me doing anything, I said it in the beginning of the stream, and I said it forever. The main reason I do anything is for fun. I actually told my boss that before I was... Yeah. The reason why I do anything is for fun. Fun is so important to me. If I'm not having fun, I don't want to do it. That's it. I can handle hard work. I can handle difficulty. I can handle struggle. If I know that in the end I'll feel fun from the hard work I put into my project. I actually wrote something about it this week. We're talking about what matters the most in a project, in a video game. Is it the core design? Is it the visuals? Someone stated that visuals are for... how did he say that? I mean, visual is for a while. After that, it's the core design that matters. And I answered that I indirectly disagree with this statement, but I do agree that most games are like that, and that is true for most games. Wait, we love butts though. I saw a AAA game with less good animations. Thank you. All right, I gotta go for today. Good luck with the whole business thing. Thank you, Panoramin. See you next time. Thank you for dropping by. Always a pleasure to see you here. EA is bleeding out. Their sport games are a simple license agreement nullification away from ending EA. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's so much money going everywhere, so I don't know. EA have some of the bestseller license. They're clearly not dying. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Although I have no proof, and I don't know if what I'm thinking is true. I would just say logically, given the popularity of the FIFA games and all the hockey games and the basketball games and all those sport games, you don't have to be a big fan of video games. You just need to follow sports, which is like a huge amount of people in the world, which is not my case. Then yes, EA, you're not a video gamer, but you probably have a console with a sport game on it. So from that point of view, I don't think they will have any trouble financially. Whatever they do. It's like Blizzard with their World of Warcraft. I don't think, whatever they do, I don't think, even if they did the worst things ever from now on, I don't think they will have any money problem for 1,000 years. I don't know. It's just a baseless opinion. I have no proof. EA is losing most of their IP in the next few years. Screenshot this comment and tell me I was right in 2026. All right. No, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. And I would totally welcome that, actually. Sometimes you need to break something to get a better version of it. I'm an old guy, so I would take the example of D&D, old school, the MS-DOS games. At one time, D&D's license was only owned by a specific company. I forgot what the name is, but there was a bunch of bazillion games using the same engine doing D&D games for MS-DOS. But since they never changed the engine, the license got killed. Not killed. The company was the company's exclusivity on the license D&D was cut down, and that's how we got Baldur's Gate, and that's a good thing, I think. So the death of one, yeah, I don't know, who knows. I'm just rambling, right? EA will break down into each of its divisions. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, only EA can sell 1,000 yeah, to children's. That's also true. Yeah, the Sims. The Sims. First Sims was so awesome, and I didn't play all the others. First one was really cool. I really liked it. Anyway, yeah, I can totally understand that one guy's project becoming a company project struggled to come out. As someone who works in both ways, I think all industries nowadays are struggling. All startup games and companies are struggling with the speed at which everything goes nowadays. Back in the 90s, things were simpler. Businesses wouldn't crash. They would crash. I guess it would be slower. I think it's a matter of speed. Everything now is very fast. With the internet, with the amount of information turning everywhere in the world, the amount of communications, how things are communicated, the speed at which whatever your company is doing, everybody knows it. And also the amount of products out there coming out every single second makes business a whole different beast to handle nowadays. And I think it impacts also in the production side. I don't know, I've heard things about Valve, and I think they are a modern company. There's a lot to think and to talk about here. A quick Google search of EA will show it's already losing licensing and deals. It's had a consolidated cancelled projects, all holes where money is lost. In this takes time to make concepts. Big publisher is using those concepts on their work to make them big and fast. Yeah, it's not exactly that. It's not exactly that, I would say. I would say that indie have nothing to lose because they are just doing... The reason behind indie games is that different from the reason behind games in a big company. Businesses want to need... A big company are paying a huge amount of salaries to a huge amount of people. And it's a company, it's a business, and you cannot do that if you don't earn money. And you need money to be sure and certain. And creativity is not something sure. It's not something certain. It's yes or no. It's break it or lose it. And big company can afford to have stable incomes with stable IPs like sport games or IPs that have proven to already work, or formulas that have proven to be work, and then have maybe side projects where creativity is in the front line. However, indie games, they don't have like Nier, it's a one time. I passed or I failed. I tried it. I failed. It's fine. I knew it when I started it, so but I don't regret anything. And who knows? Maybe it's not the end of the world. I still get acquired a tremendous amount of skills and knowledge in the creation of games, and I think I can still have a pleasant career on that side. And also, it's not the end of my own games that I can still work on my free time. So there's nothing to lose here, and I can keep doing passion projects, which is fine. It's cool. Yeah, that's why the indie games are proof that concept works. But more and more in companies, I see that also. Back then there were the waterfall ways of working, which is that team, the design team design a document, which give the document to the engineer, not the engineer, the planner, the manager who is going to distribute tasks for the UI team. The waterfall is like that. You go down, and if you see a problem, you have to go back up and go back up and go back up. More nowadays, there's I forget the names, but basically, as an indie game developer, I didn't know any of that until I got until I read about it. But I was doing the modern way of working, which is small iteration on the work, and I have a plan. I have a plan before. I have a GD that I wrote, and I follow that plan. And like creating movie, while creating the game, I see that this doesn't work and I change it. I see that doesn't work and I change it. And the end product looks nothing like what I planned. But it's normal and it's fine. And I think the plan in the beginning is still important. You need to have a direction. But I also think that don't be married to the plan because the world is changing. What you imagine while putting in the game is going to be different. Everything is different all the time. Everything is dynamic. Exactly like the concept of fun. They had to rebrand to EA Sports FC, and this means they will not sell anywhere as well. Yeah. I mean, the debate about EA, I don't really care that much. Yeah, if they fall, it's fine. If they don't fall, it's fine too. I don't play sport games, so I don't care. I guess I liked Star Wars Battleground. It was fun. Of course, loot boxes, but I didn't play that much, and I took it when it was very cheap. So I'm fine. I'm alright. NT is not finished. You never know if a famous streamer or a speedrunner get his hand on it. Yeah, who knows. It's also a very difficult to master game at the beginning because the control is nothing like any other game. That's another debate. Football club losing the official FIFA licensing will kill their profits. Yeah, the FIFA is dying on this one. It is just publicity for EA. I don't know why you guys keep talking about EA. I don't know. I've been talking about the concept of fun this week. And I realized that, I was talking about that earlier. So for me, fun is a dynamic value. It's a dynamic emotion that is never the same. It's not something that you can... We were talking about infinite content. I don't know. Because I created music, I created games, I created the way I compose my music. Actually, let's talk about that. I imagine a string that I pull and I release. That's usually the drop in those electronic musics usually. That's the moment where you pull, you get the feeling of something like that. You're just approaching a finger, and the moment the finger touches the button, the drop, then that's when you feel a dopamine rush. I think a lot of the fun concept comes from that too. I think fun can come from anything. It can come from exploration. It can come from fighting, competition. It can come from just strolling around, exploring, finding things, reading, listening to the music, just having new visuals surprising you every day, every single second. I think what is Twitter or social medias and 9gags and all those, the fun concept is exactly the same. It's a curve. It's a curve of fun. You're having fun because that's surprising and that's new to you. But once you know about it and you're used to it, it stops being fun. That's how fun works. Any single game that you play forever, I mean, there are conditions, of course. You can reset that state to the beginning of where you had fun and have fun again. But that's conditioning, I think. But if you do the same thing over and over again, it will stop being fun, and that's true for everything. That's an emotion. It's not a state. It is a state, but it's an emotion that is dynamic. It goes up and down. And where was I going with this? And I think social media is pretty much creating new visuals, surprising you with new visuals every day, and that's why you find it fun. Right? And the game is pretty much the same thing. The game, you see new things coming up, and you're just exploring and you're finding new things. That's fun. Until there are so many things in that single skating here that I'm doing here, that's happening, that you can keep finding fun things in that, just in controlling the physics, just in grinding, just in discovering the spinning motions, and just looking at the visual effects. And if I created an infinite amount of visual effect that pops up every time I attack or snap my fingers, I think it's going to be fun forever. And that's my belief. Fun is like surprising the player with new things. And whenever you're used to a design, whenever you are used to a mechanic, I guess you can keep being fun until you completely mastered it 100%. Then it starts becoming boring. Until you've done everything you wanted to do it with it, then it starts becoming boring, I think. That's my way of visualizing the fun, and that's not something that I think many people see conceptualize video games that way. That's how I think about it all. That's my personal opinion. Whatever. We were talking about publishers. Yeah, okay. No, it's fine. I'm not going to EA. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Not going to EA. We're good. Pulling a string like a wedgie. Yes. And it's been a long time since I last played my guitar. I really miss playing with you, Lucas. Lucas is a bassist. I used to be a guitarist and singing also. I like to sing. Still like to sing, but yeah. J'aime bien ces sujets de conversation. Moi aussi. Bah, je suis un game designer en même temps. J'adore ça. C'est mon truc, hein. C'est mon boulot et c'est ce sur quoi je passe ma vie. Okay. I mean, woo! I see the light. Never mind. Pull my strings and pull my hair and call me a good girl. You described pretty well how our Borderlands games get along with fun. paradoxically, I think Borderlands is boring. But I also play it alone. That's also, I think that's one of the reasons. Borderlands, I think the enemies are too much of a sponge. You shoot at them forever and they don't die, and no matter where you shoot at them, it doesn't matter. So I think that's my main issue with Borderlands. I do like the humor though, but it gets boring quickly to me. Let's see. I don't see the spin witch. Where is my spin witch? 3D character. No, that's not. That's not it. Where are you? Where are you? Spin witch. No, I don't have it. I don't know where is it. I think I've put it in a external HDD, and because I was running out of space. I didn't have enough space. Annoying. I don't know. Have you seen speedrunners? They play a game over... Yeah. But, okay. The fun comes from somewhere else for speedrunners. The fun comes from competitions here. Not the game itself. It comes from the competition. The new things in speedrunning is finding ways to cut that second out, and that's the new thing for them. Finding glitches in the game. That's the new thing that keeps them going. So I think my statement is still true. They still find fun in this activity, although they know the game by heart. But finding that little movement that allows you to gain that 0.1 second, that's what is fun for them, I think. So it's still there. I still agree with myself, with my statement here. I actually am more a banjoist now. Banjo is awesome. Awesome! Keep it up! I haven't played any instrument for a long time now. I'm not even sure if I'm able to play any song. Stray Cat Struts. New religion. It's fine. Losing my religion. I am losing my religion. Dun, 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 dun. Bass player can absolutely destroy me. Why is that? You mean their big thumb? I love bass. I actually really love playing bass. I think it's way more intense in terms of slapping the bass than guitar. Yeah, I probably should buy a bass at one point. Borderlands is best with friends, indeed. I don't have no friends to play with. That's too bad. It's clearly a multiplayer game. Yeah, actually talking about multiplayer. Yesterday at work, half of people at the company weren't there, and I have suspicions on Diablo 4 coming out. I played Diablo 4, and I have a very weird statement on that game. But I kind of, looking back, I think it was kind of the same with all the other Diablo 2 and Diablo 1 maybe, which is I don't like the multiplayer actually. I played a little bit with multiplayer, and I played single player. And playing multiplayer, it's like suddenly you have two NPCs, you don't know who they are, and suddenly they're telling you things that you have no idea what they're talking about. And you're killing spiders, but you have no reason, you have no idea why. That's my experience of multiplayer. While the single player, I was having fun, and I think the story is pretty cool. So that's a weird statement, but I think I'm going to enjoy Diablo 4 by playing alone. Maybe once I finish it, I would try multiplayer, and maybe then I would find it fun. But so far, all the fun comes from single player, so it's whatever. I don't know. I guess. I guess Diablo is the type of game you want to play alone first, and then with friends. Ecchi? It's clearly, yeah, okay. Ecchi. Ecchi! Nier multiplayer co-op mode, yeah, then. When? It's hard, it's hard. I actually have a side project. Let me dance on here. I actually have created a new project which to try to do a multiplayer Nier, but it's actually harder than I thought. I would have to rewrite a ton of things. If I was to create a Nier multiplayer, the only multiplayer easy to implement right now is local multiplayer, but network multiplayer is going to take me a while, I think. I don't think it's as easy as... I know how to do it, indeed. And because I know how to do it, I don't think it's that easy anymore. I mean, I duplicated the project, I looked at my code and I was like... And I was like, more and more things put in my mind. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not doing it. Let's do a little dungeon game instead. So, I don't know. I suppose I could try to rewrite a complete new game and then bring back assets from Nier, but it's going to take me a while. It's going to take me quite a long time. Because when doing multiplayer game, I need to separate what the server knows and what the client knows. And there's a ton of parameters in this game that needs this reorganization. And my code so far in Nier is not very netcode organized, let's just say. So I would have to rewrite the whole thing, I think, and then pull back some codes line by line into the network multiplayer version of the game. It's pretty hard, I think. Banjo is the best. I agree. I love the sound of banjos. Nier is a game with lots of speedrun momentum potential. That's also true. Yes, that's true. That's true. I meant in bed. What? What are you talking about? Banjo in bed? Yeah. Yeah, I can go with that. I'm not looking forward to Diablo 4. I won't be getting it. Yeah, I think I'm going to get it once it's in 4 or 5 years when it's going to be on sale. I'm not a very... Comment on dit pressé en anglais? I'm not in a hurry when it's single player games. You saw that with Nier Automata and DMC5. I mean, like 5 years ago, I played and I enjoyed and I loved it actually. That game with Shodan. What's System Shock? System Shock 1, and I had a blast. It was awesome. I saw that recently the remake was out and people are saying awesome things about it. I enjoyed the old one, and I was playing Fallout 4 in parallel, and I enjoyed. No. Fallout 4 I was playing with Star Control 2, which is an MS-DOS game RPG, which is probably my favorite RPG of all time now. Maybe on par with Fallout 1. I actually don't like Fallout 2 because of pacing. Although it's exactly the same as Fallout 1, but with more content, I think the pacing is bad. I replayed it like 4 times, 5 times, maybe 6, and I never finished it, so I think the pacing is really bad. But Fallout 1, every time I play it, every time I finish it, no matter what stats or things I do, the pacing is great, and when I finish the game, I want more. So that's great. That's the sign of a great game. Half of my team took a day off for Diablo. Yes, Uh, Diablo has that effect. Actually, Breath of the Wild also, not Breath of the Zelda Tears of Kingdoms kind of had the same effect. That day, there wasn't many people at work. I guess pizza sellings are at the top right now. Yes, it's a great time to be a pizza seller. Redesign NT for multiplayer would be so much work at any step. Indeed. Indeed. I can still see how I would do it. But yeah, that's a lot of work. Imagine every single... Yeah, I'm not going in that discussion. I can talk about it if you're curious about it, but not tonight. I think I would be still talking in 4 hours about net coding. It's kind of crazy because last year around around November, October, around October and November, I knew nothing about network. I knew nothing about net coding. That was my weakness in coding, and I knew nothing even in general about network, about sockets, about clients, servers, about those things, how data is transferred, how it works, how... Yeah, I knew nothing. And now I'm working on an MMO and I know a lot of things. Thank you, ChatGPT. Man, it's pretty crazy too. So right now I'm working as an engineer. I never learned coding from academically. I learned from Googling. And after that, when I was a lead, a producer and then a lead, I had the chance to look at professional how they code after I did myself some projects. So that consolidated the way I code. But now with ChatGPT, that kind of skill is multiplied by bazillions. You can learn anything if you're passionate about it. Just ChatGPT was going to tell you the information. It's going to fetch the information you struggle to find. I got really good with Googling things by thinking about the right keywords. But ChatGPT, you just say, I want to know that, exactly that, on that specific thing. And you don't need to peruse through bazillion websites and bazillion documentation in many articles to find the information you need. You just ask ChatGPT and it gives it to you. That's awesome. It's pretty awesome. I think you need to try Copilot based on GPT, but for coding. What is that? Yeah, maybe. I should take a look at that. I have no idea what it is. Copilot? ChatGPT can and will lie. Yes, but I'm using it just to learn about things like how network works, or how the technology I'm looking at works. So it's just fetching documentation and finding the information I'm looking for me. So I'm not asking him to give me truth. I'm just asking him to fetch things on the internet for me. So I think it's fine. I think I get the right informations for those, because all I'm looking for is information on documentations, pretty much. Powered up documentations. But I do agree that if you're it can lie and it cannot be exact in some things, but the way I use it, it's fine. Because I'm looking for information and data, not documentation, not truth and stuff like that. Still the slaps. Bassist can absolutely destroy me in bed. Okay. Okay, that's this. Okay, you were talking about the slaps. All right. Good to know. I'm not sure why. It's good to know. All right. Talking about pacing in fun, it's really hard to aim because you need to add content, yes, but increasing the rhythm because players get new things faster. Yes, I see what you mean. It depends. It depends on mechanics. like Nintendo's are experts at mechanics, teaching the mechanics. They have the Mario games. Usually, the first time you see a new mechanic, you usually would have a playground to test it out, to get used to it, to master it, kind of. Then you would have a very slow iteration of incremental levels. No, very slow increase in difficulty with the levels coming up with that new mechanics before you master it, and then you move on to the next mechanics, and then they would mix it up. That's very well designed level designs. But what you're talking about is more like mechanics or content that are on top of content already existing. In which case, yes, I think it's not exponential. It's more like, hey, Kingdom Heart, KGH, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're talking about game design. Playing with friends makes more sales. Yeah, there's also that. Yes. Yeah, but network. I think network coding games, you need to do it right in the beginning. You need to already have I think, the best way to do it. Of course, you can still do it, but behind after a project, but it's harder. But if you code while having the netcode in mind, yes. Maybe. I'll work on that, maybe. Doesn't matter if it lies, if you use it the right way. Yeah, Google search has absolutely tanked and sucks now. I'm not surprised people switch to AI. I mean, it still works, but they tend to go where you don't want to be. So yes, kind of. Not always. They still show what I want to, what I vaguely want to, so it's fine. Cheers. I've been dancing for a while now, right? Woo. Have you played Nier, KGH? And what do you think about it? Up, 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 up. Woo. Whoop. Hehe. Bonk. Shoo. Yeah, Nian tells. So I think that one thing that keeps coming back, that's biting me a lot with Niantel is I guess it's not biting me that much actually. I was going to say the controls, but it is exactly the way I want it, and it's just that a lot of people come back to me and say the control should be like this, should be like that, and etc. But when I inspect it more, they basically want Tony Hawk or just a radio, which is not Niantel. And I think it's fine. I don't really mind. So it's not really an issue actually. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a debate forever where yeah, I keep going back to that because it keeps coming back, but last bug. I guess that's a people tell what they think they want case. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Neon is a game that no other game plays as. Every single video game coming out nowadays has controls that are akin to another game. Platformers are always going to have left, right, up, down, and A to jump, X to fight. FPS are all using WSD nowadays, and if you don't do that, you're going to have a bad time. Roller skate games, I don't know. Because my game doesn't control like a car game, it doesn't control like a third-person game. It controls like Neon Tail, and no other game controls that way. Back in the days, in the 90s, you could try WSD. Before WSD, Half-Life kind of popularized that, but before that, all the other games were pretty much using whatever. You can take a look at System Shock. You could see that they didn't know how to handle that. And you use the mouse to look at and shoot and control using a cursor on the screen. Back then, people were willing to try. Back then, people didn't have 5,000 games in their library waiting for them to play it, because back then games cost more, and also there were a lot less of them. So people were willing to try new ways of playing. Nowadays, if you try a game and you don't master the control right away, that's for many players, not most of them. Not all of them, but for many players, nah, that's not a game for me, and just move on and play the other 500 games that they have on their library. Which is different, but it's not serving Neon Tail very well. That's not very... yeah, Neon Tail is not great on that side. But on the other hand, if you're willing to put the time to master this new way, that it's not even that crazy compared to back then. Like, you're still using the triggers like many car games to advance or go back. It's just that you're a human, you're a roller skating human, and you have momentum and mass. And the people who go on with that actually really enjoys the physics of the game. People who really get to understand how that works. I'm quite sure of it, and I feel good. I feel good about it too. And I actually could find. I actually found out through play testing, that I could actually see the main issue with the game. It's more like people always go forward, and if they want to go back, they do that, which is the worst way of turning to make a U-turn. Oh wait, I do that. And also, if they turn too much, and they would do that, which is no, don't do that. Don't go against your momentum. That's going to take forever. It's not working. It's frustrating. It's horrible to play. Don't do that. If you're like in a situation like this, just do this instead, and jump like that. But yeah. That's mastering the physics of my game, pretty much. I think I need a video in-game tutorial that teaches you specifically this specific things. Do U-turns like that. Don't do that. Going against the momentum, exactly. You don't do that. If you ever roller skated, you don't do that. Neon Tail is physics simulation of acceleration, momentum, and sliding in style. Yeah, the thing is, you turn, you brake. Turning and braking. There was at one point when the game was a prototype, a button to stop yourself, to brake. But I removed it because I don't want that. I actually want physics in my game to be what you want to master. And if you want to stop yourself, you have to use the... You have to use your angle. That's how you stop yourself, right? I mean, it's so much more elegant. It feels so much better. I know it's not as convenient as pushing a button to stop yourself, or just skating backward to stop yourself, which is also a terrible idea. You should use physics to stop yourself. You should do that. There you go. It's so much classy. I don't know. FPS should be like co-op. I love co-op. I actually finished co-op. I actually got very good at co-op, and I finished it. I was very good at it. I could compare an NT to Fight Night, talking about acquiring the control. I agree. Fight Night is one of those games that tried new control schemes, and I think the control schemes of Fight Night were pretty good. Using the sticks is a really good way of boxing. I really love it, actually. I think Fight Night is a great game. For Honor too, they try a different approach of control. Fight Night and For Honor are a great combat game in my opinion. But nowadays, I think that's the main issue with nowadays younger gamers. I don't know. If you're patient enough, maybe I should market that in front, like, or have it in the game as a tutorial. Market in front. I should just do that. Just do that. Don't do this and do that. Don't do this and do that instead. And yeah, and stop yourself that way. That's my market. That's my marketing video. I'm doing that. All right, maybe the game is going to sell better. It's such a dumb... I don't know, it's not dumb, I suppose. It makes sense. Everything makes sense. I guess it's dumb in what I've put in the game and how I see it from that point of view, but it's not dumb in the sense that players have that situations and those conditions, and it kind of makes sense for them to always be like that. So my playtest, a lot of my playtest, players who struggle with the control, they were like that. And that, and they were like... That's my main, and it's frustrating as the dev to look at this. It's like, please learn the physics. Like, how do I move? And they're like... So that's like 20 minutes of this during playtest. Before I've set the tutorial. The tutorial I redid the tutorial so many times. The tutorial really improved the way players play the game a lot. A ton, actually. Hey there! Hey, Katatoon, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's been a while! You are right, mastering the use of momentum could need a tutorial in game. It took me quite some time to get it right. Now I love it. Thanks, that's awesome. Yeah, I've actually refined the tutorial so many times. I think it still needs the specific explanation for turning around and stopping yourself. There's already a tutorial with stopping yourself, but I still see some players stopping themselves by pressing this, by doing this, which is not very efficient. And I still see people who wants to turn around do that, which is awful. You turn around by doing that, man. I mean, turn around by doing that. Ah, there we go. You just have to master the drift when you know when it's turning, when you know when it's turning around, and switching to backward skating. I mean, you can play with that too. You can just turn around and do that. You're not losing any momentum by doing that. Ah, there we go. It's not that hard. It's just sensitive. And classy. I love Fight Night 2. Yeah. Yes, another stream. Wait, what? Is that... Wait, what? Actually, now I think about it, the control on the ground are really similar to RL, Rocket League. Oh, maybe. Well, it's using the trigger, pretty much. Hey, Geishianon! Welcome to the stream, how are you doing? Physics controlling is good, I think. Because the mastering curve is infinite. If you take GTA, the better players have all the same level of mastering and control. Yeah, it's more in what you're doing in GTA. I mean, my game and many of the physics-based control game, part of the fun comes from mastering the physics, right? Comes from mastering movement, being able to jump from grind to grind, being very precise, like that. Hey. When you do it, it feels good. I actually didn't know there were a cable. I saw it while falling. Let's see if I can jump here. Ah, I missed. But I can use my evade button to do a double jump and then jump on that guy and then do that again and I missed. I wanted to grind that thing. But that's the kind of fun you get from oof. That hurts. Alright. My game is still buggy, but it's fine. I'll take it. Woo! Offering quick reset and quick stop accessibility options seems reasonable. There are gamers missing fingers or even arms. Yes. I mean, I saw all of them. Actually, so I already told you that during Tokyo Game Show and Taipei Game Show, the people who loved the game the most were Americans, some Europeans, and Japanese people. Japanese people, they are very serious, they don't talk at all, and they are very focused on learning the mastering the physics. That's pretty awesome to watch. And one girl actually really struggled for the longest time, like for probably 40 minutes. She couldn't do anything, but she was extremely focused on trying to move. And by the end, she still managed to be able to skate around. But I can only respect that kind of attitude on my game. And yeah, that was weird to watch. But that's something I value a lot. And now I also know that Valve values that a lot. During playtest, I should not interfere and tell the player how to do anything. I should note it down and really think about what they're struggling about, and ways to improve, how they would understand how to do that. And that's what I did. And the tutorial now, I went to other events after that, and after the tutorial, the whole learning of the physics changed so much. There's still issues with some of those small things that I showed, and I know some players after the tutorial kind of forget about the tutorial, but it still helps. It still helps a lot. A lot of players never skate backward, for instance. And it's kind of a huge part of the game. Woo. Woo. Anyway, pretty good. It's been a beautiful morning for fishing, right? Anyway, I love the progression of your game. Sorry, I haven't checked in your live streams lately. It's fine. I'm super happy to see you, actually. It's great. It's been a while, too. But yeah, I think the pacing of my game is fine because I tested it myself lately. I played all the plot missions one after the other, and I think the pacing is good if you keep doing the missions directly without without getting yourself lost. And I think it's fine if the player himself lost, as long as he knows that the next yellow point on the map is where he's supposed to go. Although I didn't, I think no, I think there are a couple of missions which highlights that, so I think we're fine. Woo. I haven't played the tutorial for a long time. I'll check that out soon. Okay, cool. Well, I'm doing the last boss lately. There's a whole talk about that. I talked about it in the beginning of the stream. But yeah, we'll see. Hoo-ha! I love getting lost in the game world, just cruising around. That's awesome to hear. I think I would love to put a lot of more stories. A lot of little stories here and there about that guy eating at Café Fafifou, or doing this and that. Or this guy hanging out on the roof and thinking about life. The frog. Wow, this tag is cool. Woo! Boink. Yeah. Woo. Die, you big monster! You don't have a collider! Yet. And your arm goes through the ground. Ugzok, the last boss. I think I'm going to stick with something simple with him. Yep. Woo. It's kind of epic, even if it's not moving right now. I think just doing that, it's kind of cool. Maybe have him like, I'm Ogzok, I'm a bad guy. Yeah, I don't know. No, I think I'm going for the other scene. I'm going to create a new scene using what I said. Tornado. City Tornado. It's going to be epic. I want it to be memorable, and also I'm going to recycle a lot of environment. Epic fight. Epic last fight. Boink. I actually really like that. I had the choice to with Ruby. I tried many things. The first thing I tried was oh, I don't have access to this. Let's see. I guess I can just play the game here. Let's go to the garage first. Because if I trigger my save, it's going to play the last mission, which is going to load the playground, and I don't want that. Let's see. Giving you a little behind the scene here. Okay, I'm removing a save down here. This one. And there we go. So if I go out now, I can play with the keyboard, and I'm going to maximize this. Can I maximize this, please? Ah, it's loading. Okay, never mind. I think that was a bad idea to alt-tab while when going inside the loading screen. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got this. I love this song. Yeah, I like the Lazuli Love. It's a pretty cool music. It's one of the first music in the game. Okay, go back in the garage. It's fine. And maximize. There we go. So I wanted to be able to do that. No, not you. You. Natixen now can slap 8 meters away from each zombies. And of course she can shoot. Oh, you don't know that, right, Katatun? Maybe you don't know that. Yes, it's also maybe for that nostalgic shot also. Boom. Should I create headshots? Like if you shoot the zombies Binny. Ah, it didn't go. I think it feels good. Yeah, I kind of feel good. Maybe I should do something special for headshots. Never mind. This game is already packed with feature. I shouldn't add work for myself. Woo! Boing. Boing boing. That's so cool. I really didn't know that. Yeah. Okay, so if you keep playing the game right now, the Steam version of the game, at half of... I don't know when, but an invasion happens, and you will be able to switch between each character anytime by using the wheel up here. And each character have their own attacks. Woo! So at first, Ruby had a Devil May Cry type of aerial attack, which is kind of like that, and you could combo out. But then I went for the Sonic spin, and I think that's a great. That turns out great. I think that's a way better attack than a Devil May Cry combo would be, because it uses the momentum and it goes with the roller skating physics. This too, kind of, I suppose. I actually added this to this aerial attack after I did Ruby's attack. I thought it was pretty cool. But instead of being a continuous spin ball, it's just a baseball bat. It does look kind of weird though. What about Ram? I'll just show you all the characters. So Ram has a stun button, and he has a shotgun. So he's kind of like a he's quite the big guy. Boom! 3 guys in one shot. You see that? He can also. Ooh, what is that? There we go. I think it's broken. It's not. It's kind of broken, kind of not. No, it works. It works sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, it's working now. I think there's a conflict between the auto aim when you're not aiming manually and yeah. Boom. I should. What I wanted to do, that's another thing that I wanted to do, is to create a lot of combat in the game. Now that with all the new aliens. There's a bunch of aliens you haven't seen yet, I think. Sorat Elite included. The guy you see at the door, the boss, he's not actually the boss fight. He was actually supposed to be a small guy. It was supposed to be there's the soldiers, there's the nurse, and then there's the elite. He was supposed to be an elite monster alien here. And the last guy that the worst one in terms of combat, but it's kind of fun. So she's not really a great fighter. She's skating super fast though. And her gimmick is that she went to Tibal von Badijk and bought a bunch of garbage that she can throw at enemies. That's it. That's it. Cheese. Pipe. What is this? I don't even know what this is. That's a hydrant. That's a guitar. That's a radio, I think. That's a joystick. Arcade joystick. There's a skateboard. Gamepad, I think. I think she throws a PlayStation 1 also. She can also throw a big bomb. Woo! Whee! She can throw it in the air too. I think it's actually easier to use in the air. No, it's not. Never mind. I think backward she puts a landmine on the ground. But that's not great, actually. It doesn't work very well. On paper it sounded awesome. Like she would skate around and put mines on the ground. And then she would aggro all the zombies and blow them up as they walk on her mines. But playing it doesn't work. Doesn't work very well. The mine is too small. Doesn't. Maybe I should make it flicker and have lights and have sounds. It doesn't really work. Yeah, Toast kind of sucks actually here. She's the worst fighter, I suppose. I think that's cool. Stun button is cool. Thank you, that's awesome. I love that you put graffitis into the game world. Yeah, I remember in the early stage of the game we discussed this, but you seem to be against graffitis. What changed your mind? No, I'm not against graffitis in the city. I'm against making it a core design of the game. Because I think that's Jet Set Radio's things. I think switching character kind of broke the actor detector. She's seeing ghosts. Die! You HUD. UI. HUI. You cannot interact with the graffitis still. But I'm not against having graffitis in the game. At all. Oop, I don't know what The graffitis make it more immersive in a way. Yeah. What I'm saying is I don't want to... I think roller skating and graffitis, the combo, that's Jet Set Radio's signature, and I don't want to take that from that game that I love. I think I'm just weird on that side. I tend to want to do my own thing. I don't want to clone other games, pretty much. I mean, the point of being creative is not to do this, it's to do something fresh, right? And that's the reason why I was not too much into creating a game design around roller skating and graffiti at the same time, because to me that's Jet Set Radio. That's their jam. I still think that way, actually. And I still think that Neon Tail is very different from Jet Set Radio. Just the core design. The combat, maybe you didn't know that there were combat coming up because I kept it to myself for a long time. But actually the combat system is that you can see the energy bar on the top left here. Doing tricks and combo is going to fill that bar up, and you need energy to do any combat move. So, and to do any comeback move and to do tricks, you need to be able to skate. So the 3 core design of my game is skating, tricks, and combat. And any of each one of them is going to require both of the others to work. That's my core design. It's very different from Jet Set Radio, which is you have a timer and you have a bunch of tags you need to tag before the time is out. It's very different. Jiggles. Indeed, jiggles. Still, worst fighter, best magical girl. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do the combini game. We'll see. I'll talk about with the third party later. We'll see. Tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I should probably start all the things. Talk about it. Stick up, kids. I understand. It's not cloning though. Graffiti and skating is kind of a topic combo in real life. No, actually no. I kind of disagree with that. I've never seen a kid roller skating and doing graffiti before Jet Set Radio. That's really what Jet Set Radio invented that. I actually believe that. But maybe after Jet Set Radio came out, it became a thing. Maybe I still in France at least I didn't see anyone roller skating and doing graffiti at the same time. I knew some friends who were doing graffitis. They never were roller skating at the same time. So I don't know. To me, that's Jet Set Radio. Maybe it did influence the modern kids nowadays. I don't know. But so having at least a few graffitis is a reference to real world stuff. I like your decision. Yeah. It is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is nowadays. I still haven't seen anyone graffiti while roller skating, but I would love to see that actually. Probably very cool. Boink. Check for every 90s half pipe. Boom. Let's see. Yeah, aerial attack. Boom and combo. And you can see combo multiplied by 2, by 4. And if I keep going, you can see that my power is also powered up. And if I do a snap and then shoot, then it's an electric shot. If I do a snap and then kick, electric enhanced kick. So you can have enhanced version of every single move in the game. So the combat system is kind of it's pretty cool actually. I think I really like the system that I worked on. So also the other thing, so every single move can be enhanced by doing a snap before. And if you slap someone and then snap, they are going to explode. So that's kind of cool too. As you can see. And another mechanic. There was a mechanic I forgot to talk about, which was. Wait, what was it? I forgot. I forgot. There's a mechanic I completely forgot to talk about, and I completely forgot what it is. Alright, maybe it's going to come back later. It was in the 90s. Really? People roller skating? I dare to disagree. In the 90s in Germany, it was already a subculture combo. Skateboarding, roller skating, and graffiti, street art, I mean. I didn't see that. I mean, okay, maybe. So maybe Jet Set Radio took its inspiration from Germans' young people. I didn't see it in France though. But respective of you and personal experience with this, it might be regionally different in the world. But enough on that topic. I'm just saying, I like what you've done with the game. Thank you. No, that's cool. That's cool. I guess. All right. I suppose the respect I had for Jet Set Radio was based on my own knowledge of it. So maybe I'm wrong. It's possible. Woo-hoo. Yeah! Another one of my project that will never see the light of existence. Ah, maybe. Big Google. Oink. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What was the mechanic? I forgot. Oh yes. So evade. Even the evade have an enhanced version of it. Let me show it to you. The snap animation in close-up is really cool. Yeah. Did you know that you can create a Genki Dama in my game? I'll talk about evade, enhanced evade later. So if you do that. Snap. Genki Dama. That's something that I wanted to do a long time ago. So if you snap like 40 times in a row, you won't be able to create a Genki Dama. Although I probably could code that actually. Suddenly you just... But I was thinking just create an achievement that is called Genki Dama. Just snap your finger forever. You'll get like... Yeah, every time you snap your finger, there's a light coming out. And if you have like 40 lights overlapped, then you're going to have a huge light. Within a nice Easter egg. Yeah, I need to do that. Actually, I should write it down. I think I almost forgot about it. Let me check my achievement. Achievements. Steam achievements, and Steam achievements. There we go. Do I have? I don't have it. Hey. Yeah, achievement Genki Dama. It's a good thing that I talk about it today. I completely forgot about that. Perform 40 snaps while idling, while standing still. Yeah, there we go. Secret achievements. Very satisfying indeed. Okay, so more combat mechanics. If you evade, you're like that. And you can only evade, if you smash the button, you can evade. You can evade in all directions. You can evade left to the character, right to the character, backward. Actually, the backward is going to reverse your momentum. So you're going to go backward and forward, and of course forward. But if you smash it, it's going. The timing, you can see the timing is very kind of long. But if you do the evade the exact moment you get hit, it's kind of hard to do. Like I missed. You get an enhanced version of the evade, and then you can evade again immediately. As you can see. Ah, missed. Woo! Pretty cool, right? Those are for experts. You have to time it right, I don't know. It's not that easy, but if you know the animation, it's not that hard. There you go. My game is a combat There's a lot of inspiration coming from DMC. That's also true. And Sonic for this. There's a lot of the poison mist. That's my own invention. The snapping too. The combos. I guess it's for DMC. It's more the combo system. But yeah, I had all that in mind for the longest time while not telling about it at all. I wanted to code it, to have it in front of me before talking about it. And I think it ends up quite well. I think the design I end up with is pretty solid. Works well. It's too bad that I don't have many combat level that were designed to be fought. I don't have that. That's too bad. I don't think in the final release there is going to be that neither. So we'll see. Would be nice Easter egg. I really hope your game will become a cult game that will still be talked in about 50 years. It has the potential for it. I really wish it does. I don't know. I don't think so though. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not even sure I'm going to get any sort of success in it. I really hope. You're right. Ooh. Oh, so while on grind, the video is... What happened? Why did I come back here? Alright, so while grinding, you cannot slow-mo on the picking up figurines. So usually when you pick up figurine, there's a slow motion and 360 around the figurine. I think while grinding, it broke the camera. Woo! Ah, I missed. Sup man, hey, Woodrock Pete, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Talking a lot about game design in Niantel in general, the project, where it's going and stuff like that. Concepts, visions, opinions on what is fun. What is fun? Talking about the combat design. The combos, the tricks. And the Genki Damas. Do I have the... No, I don't. Wait, I don't? I can't jump on the street maps? Oh, I can. Never mind. How's Nier going? I finished it. It's a pretty good game. I really loved it. The ending was surprising to me. I tried to solo the ending. You know what I mean? The credit. I tried to solo the credit, but it's way too hard. And the game, I think I would have tried. I would have tried for hours without no problem. But the game crashed after 20 tries, I suppose. The game just jumped out, just closed, and I was like, no, I'm not replaying a third time the whole ending mission game just to get to the credit and just to try to solo it, so I just took the help. Anyway, the title of the stream is kind of obsolete. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I need to change it. But the game is... I finished the game. If you want to talk about it, I'm fine. I'm all good too. Woo! Wait. Of course you yourself don't think so. That's something only people from the outside can see and sense in the game. Maybe you're right. I hope you're right. Honestly, I really hope you're right. That would be awesome. It's just that from the success so far that I had, it doesn't feel like it's going to be what you're saying. At that point, if I don't know. There's always other life on console. Who knows? Maybe it's going to have a different life on console. I don't know. But on Steam, I don't think it's going anywhere much. Oh no. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Ha, see that's gun. Sure. Buy it. But what do I have in my inventory? I don't even know. I have a bunch of things. Give me that gun. Netflix's gun is way better. The ending emotionally crippled me for some time. Oh. Which ending? There's like 20 endings. There's 26 endings actually. You mean the real ending? Yes, it was surprising. The real big ending. There's 26 endings to this game. There's one for each letters, from A to Z. Damn. It's a really good game. Also, 2B for the win. She's a cutie. Woo. No spoiler. Alright. Guess I'll be dancing. The real one. I would love to erase my memory to play it again. You can still. I mean, if you played the DLC, I haven't finished the DLC, the combat thing. I don't know. There's a lot to talk about Nier, but last time with Rise of Metric Reality, I didn't have much to say neither. Actually, the game is really good. I have way more things to say about Nier than I have about Nier. Because the whole thing about Nier is more about. It's not much about game design. It's really more about the whole experience itself. Let me go somewhere with another music. Yeah, Nier is a personal experience, at least for me. It is. It's kind of hard to talk about it, actually. Actually, when I finished it, I was like, whoa, there's so much to talk about. Right now, I'm like, yeah. Let's dance. Whoop. Let's see. Of course, you have to talk more about Nier. You made it out of scratch, and sure, you have more to say about it. Yeah, I made it from scratch, and I know everything about it. I mean, I did everything about it, so yes, of course. The only thing about Nier that I think should really change is the colors. The colors inside the ruined city, I think it's fine. But in the woods, in the desert, everywhere else, I think they should be more colored. Especially since it would contrast so much with the ruined city. I'm thinking about the wood. If the green was way greener and the yellow was way more yellow, I think that would add so much to the feel, I think. But beyond that, everything is awesome. And there's a lot of freedom in the design that lead to surprising endings. But the endings are kind of anticlimactic, if you ask me. The ones beyond, the ones beside the big ones, of course. So I don't know. Wahoo! Wahoo! I'm becoming Mario! Ah! Ah! Can always do that. Alright. Yeah, that's why I shared the mod with you. Originally, it's a bit too bleach for my taste. I agree with you. Totally agree with you. I mean, I think replaying the game, even if you replay the game right now, I think you're going to have a good time still. Because you would understand all the things that happened. And 2B, man. Yeah. I still don't like Nanes. I mean, he's this and that and all this and that, but I don't know. It's a weird couple, if you ask me. It's a weird duo, not couple. Alright, I think I'm running out of things to say. I did talk about a ton of things today. We actually talked about the future of the game, the potential future of the game, the possibilities. You actually gave me your opinions. You guys gave me your opinions on a Kickstarter, which is good. And also setting up, being careful about the third party and stuff. I guess I was already kind of careful, but your opinions kind of push more on that way. But I'm still open to discussion. Still, I'm going to discuss. Just as long as nothing is signed, I think it's fine. And yeah. We also talked about the game design, about the fun. What is fun? I love that topic. It's my life actually. Why games are fun. About 9S. I don't know, man. It'd be pissed as well, repeating the same cycle over and over again about 9S. Yeah. I guess it's the presentation. It's the way he appears that makes me. But when you discover what's going on in the end, you're right. You are right. But still, the way I felt when I saw the scenes versus the way I feel at the end, it's still less impactful, I suppose. I don't know. Let's play this VR game. I know I have one arcade coin in my pocket. I think Sasuke is pretty fun. I don't remember, it's like bazillion years ago. So in case you don't know what this is about, is a long time ago there was this idea of letting the player create his own levels, just like Mario. I forgot the name. Have a hole. So you would just have access to a bunch of assets like cubes and walls, and you would be able to create your own level. Woo! A lot higher, and I thought. Wow, that's a long time ago. I think the controls weren't even like that back then. Woo. And there's a bottom way too. If you were not capable of wall climbing this, you could go the beneath way here. Low way. And yeah, those are levels, side levels that are created. This is okay. Okay. Let's see. I think I have to go slower. Okay, let's see. This is going to be hard. There we go. Woo! Didn't know there is something like that in the game. There's a lot you don't know. So this is kind of a secret. This is kind of an abandoned side project. So the idea was like player would be able to create their own levels, and other players would be able to download them and play them. That's an idea. It's still there. The arcade machine is in the game. You can get arcade coins. I forgot how. And that's the thing. That's it. Woo. I love the design of this. C'est connecté tard. Ouais, je vais pas trop tarder non plus. Mais bienvenue dans le stream. Je suis en train de montrer le jeu d'arcade qui est caché dans Nier. Si tu trouves des pièces, pour jouer au jeu d'arcade, tu peux rentrer là-dedans et jouer à des niveaux créés par des joueurs qui... Niveau concept, c'était ça. Ah, j'ai appuyé sur... By reflex, I pressed B to do a double jump, but this Ruby, this VR Ruby doesn't have the double jump. So I broke the game. It's fine, I can reload. You could make this a feature in DLC, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Let's take the low road. Woo! Never mind. My habits are too strong. Okay, don't press B. First of all, you don't have superpowers because this was created before any superpowers were created, and any combat was created in the game. So take some momentum. Jump! There we go. I'm going a little too fast. Okay. Like Tron. Exactement. Okay. Momentum. Both circles going faster, then jump. There we go. I don't think I need to jump up there. I can just stay here and chill. I don't think I had the control over my speed before. That's also a new thing. And I can change my pose by changing my speed. Kind of forgot what. Okay, I think it's fine so far. Okay, just chill and jump there. Woo! It's actually easier taking the low road. Alright, let's try this seriously. I think there was a pinball level where it was a huge slope, and by going at the bottom of it, there was like a bazillion. Oh, I don't have to jump. It's way easier that way. Just have to go. Yahoo! There we go. Mini game. Let's play the last one. Maybe it's the one I'm talking about. So it's like a giant pinball, and you would have to collect all the balls, all the orbs, the hollow beacons on the way down. Let's see if we can play it. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Yeah, I don't have any coin anymore. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can cheat my way as a dev. Where are the coins? I think they are. Mission. Vision. Is there a player stat thing? Maybe. Figurine found. Forgot. Stats, incredible thing. It's not here. Inventory? No. It's on the player. Did I put some things on the player? herself? I don't think so. Let's see, stats info. No, that's her thingy. Alright, let's check it out. Give me 1 coin! It's been so long. This is like a feature before I even knew how to code. No, that's not true. I knew how to code before that, but I don't see it anywhere. All right. I have no idea where I put the coin check. Damn it! I want to go play the pinball game. I mean, there's another way, but you will have to wait 35 seconds. 38 seconds. Oh no, she's playing the last level, the mission I'm playing. So this is the last mission I'm creating right now. It's not finished. And yeah, all your friends discover that you are, in fact, a bubblegum. A sexy bubblegum. And then that's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Oof. I think there's a way for me to evade the last boss. I did made the collider huge, but I think there's one way to not touch it. Let me try it. Cheater. It's not cheating, it's developing a game. Let's all come up with a huge promotion idea, so nobody can ignore this game anymore. I really want to see this game succeed huge time. It has come to at the release. Maybe if they can whip up a promotion event that Twitch gamers competing against each other, like a challenge event or something of the sort. It's a great idea. It needs to be in Twitch communities. How do I do that? So if I approach this guy, he's going to trigger the thing and it's going to let me maximize the window. It's going to load the playground, but even if you go down and you approach it, it's going to do that. But if I take that route and get out of the window on that side, I should be fine. I actually thought about just wrapping up by the trigger collider of this mission everywhere, but then I was like, it doesn't really matter if the player wants to. If the player finds that hole and just get out of this and be like skating around for no reason. I don't see any harm in that. I mean, plot-wise it's a bit weird, but but whatever. With the raids. Alright. You give me a link for a raid, and then or you just do the raid. I think you're an editor right now, so I think you can do the raid for me. What did I want to? Oh yeah, the VR arcade machine. So let's play that one last machine, one last level of the VR arcade, and call it a stream. Let's see. It's in the shopping district over there and here. Whoa. Oh, hello, huge ovni. Huge invasion pod. I forgot I've put you here. Fine, you don't have any collider, so who cares? Alright. I will try, but I'm not really sure that I can. Alright. Take a look at what you can do. And I only have French streamer on live on my side too now. Anyone has someone to suggest? Alright, let's play some VR challenge. Pinball. Let's go. So this is the level I talked about. I think it's quite fun. It's just a huge slope. You just get to skate. Collect as many beacons as possible within the time. I think the sideways have a ton of beacons to get. Let's see. I think you can go slowly. Whee! Ah! And if you touch this thing, doing, it's going to shoot you back to the beginning of the pinball. Oh, okay. So her mass has been changed. So she's not jumping all the way up anymore. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, those levels were created so long ago. So I suppose it kind of makes sense. Maybe I could go further. No, I cannot. Alright. Another way is to just let yourself fall. But as you can see, it's kind of fun still going down the slope and trying to get all the things. Woo! Woo! Yeah, that's the other way. What's on the... I remember there was a thing on the... Oh. Yeah. This is just a straight line. Woohoo! Kind of fun. So hard to control right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Ah, pressed X. Never mind. Alright, I just played once and without pressing X, and and that's it. And I only have French streamer. Okay. No new text here. Alright, I'll just collect the beacons and be done. This is actually fun, actually. I think it's more fun to play because you can really feel the left and right I'm doing. It is. I have quite some Korean streamers in my list. I'll have a look if that's of interest. Cool. So, okay. Let's go beneath. Kind of long though. 100 seconds. Can I still do my dance? I can! Nice! Can I change character? I'm not sure. Maybe I can. I think I can. I can call this barrel roll. Let's switch to... No, I cannot. Alright, never mind. Alright, I guess I'm going to call it a stream then. As if the top speed is just 64 kilometers. I don't know. Actually don't know. Alright. I'm going to let you, Lucas, do your magic. And me on my side, I'll see you next week. Last resort, I will suggest a French streamer playing Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. Can you do it or do I need to do it? It looked way faster than is what I wanted to say. Yes, it felt way faster too. There's a couple of tricks. There are a couple of tricks though. The camera field of view does does elongate itself, so it feels way faster. The faster you go, the more the effect, the more pronounced the effect. So yeah, that. I'll try. Just waiting for Katatun to check. Okay. Well, I'll be dancing until you guys are ready. Woo! I'm still learning. I'm still learning about Twitch. Actually, the follow this on this stream, the follow it was supposed to display my little toast dancing. I don't know why it didn't trigger. I still have the zombie walking animation. So that's that. I guess I'm going to check I can check it right now. I think that's a nice ending screen. Yeah! Hehe. Lucas, you do your French streamer raid for today. My Korean streamer are mostly in real life streaming today. Don't know why. Okay. Roger that. Do it! Do it! I'm going to say hi to them too. If I am still on the thing. I'm not sure how that works. Just do it. And if I'm not there, see you next week, guys. Thank you for watching. Do it. Let's see if I'm taken there too. Raté. Fail. Try again. Tell me if you cannot. Else just send me the link and I'm going to add it. Bye bye, Faye. I'll try to be next week as well. Cool, awesome. Raté encore. Okay. Let's see. Let me access to my Twitch thingy. Luminate. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Create a dashboard. I think there's a raid channel thing here. I paste Lumetti, no result found. Are you sure the guy exists? Maybe 1T? No. 2E? No result found. No result found for your... It works! I can do it! I have the power! Okay! I'll do it! It works! Okay. So I am not taken there then, I suppose. Alright! Well, on my side I don't see anything, so I guess I'm not taken there with you guys. Well, it's a countdown time. Oh, until the raid work. Okay, okay. Oh, let's see. I'm curious too. It's the first time I do that. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye-bye. How long does it take? Starting to become awkward now. Are you sure it's working? Are you there? Maybe I'm the only one that's left on my own channel. Okay, I guess it doesn't work on my OBS. Okay. Bye. It worked. You left alone. Okay. Bye.